With the way my upload schedule has been over the past several months, many have suspected that narrated railfanning content has gone away entirely. Well, I held my promise from a previous video of mine. Hello folks, and welcome back to another video. Today's date is May 11th, 2023, and I am located at the Wilson Bridge Road Railroad Crossing in Worthington, Ohio, next to Norfolk Southern Sandusky District and CSX's BERT line. When I got up this morning, I noticed that two Norfolk Southern Heritage units would be gracing the Sandusky District today. First and foremost, the freshly repainted Delaware, Lackawanna, and Western Heritage Unit, NS 1074, was going to lead Norfolk Southern 18M, and Norfolk Southern 1065, the Savannah and Atlanta Heritage Unit, was trailing third on Norfolk Southern 28N. Knowing the opportunities being presented to me, and also knowing that it was National Train Day today, I figured I would go out and try and catch both heritage units. It did not take very long for a train to show up shortly after I arrived, as here is CSX GO17 heading northbound up the BERT line. GO17 is an as-needed empty grain train that runs between Columbus, Ohio and Crestline, Ohio. After GO17 disappeared into the rain, Norfolk Southern stepped into the picture by sending a southbound mixed freight train down the Sandusky District. I didn't get the symbol of this train, but I have reason to believe it's either 18W or 118. Another southbound would grace the Sandusky district several minutes later, that being a loaded coal train, probably bound for the coal fields in the Virginias or in North Carolina, but I'm not sure as I didn't get the symbol for this train either. After the rain finally made its way out of the area, I would get my first northbound of the day, which was Norfolk Southern Mixed Freight Train 170, a daily job that runs between Chattanooga, Tennessee and Conway, Pennsylvania. About 15 to 20 minutes behind the 170, then came another northbound up the Sandusky district, that being Norfolk Southern Empty Coal Train 777, on an as-needed run out of Hyco, North Carolina, back to the mines in Shire Oaks, Pennsylvania. The only reason why I was able to grab the ID of this train was because I ended up seeing the loaded version of this train several days earlier. 777 and its counterpart train 776 are usually monster coal trains, as it usually takes a lot of locomotives to pull them. And today was certainly no exception, as 777 had 3 mid-train DPUs. As if that wasn't enough for you, with 3 mid-train DPUs pushing in the middle, there was also a pair of end-train DPUs pushing on the back as well. After the end-train DPUs of 777 passed me, I would end up seeing the headlights of Norfolk Southern 18M. This was the train that had the fresh NS 1074 in the lead. Unfortunately, 18M would stop just short of the signals at Park Road, forcing 28N to stop just behind him too. After waiting for about 10 minutes at McCord Park and the Wilson Bridge Road railroad crossing, I decided to drive over to Park Road and figure out what the deal was. About 10 to 15 minutes after I pulled up to the Park Road railroad crossing, dispatch gave the clear to 18M and he started to get back on the move again. Considering this locomotive was definitely not taking the elements very well the last time I saw this was a nice catch seeing 1074 shiny and clean. As timing would have it, 18M would block my view of a Norfolk Southern northbound mixed freight train going up the Sandusky District, that being NS 117, a daily Portsmouth, Ohio to Bellevue, Ohio mixed freight train, led by an AC-44 C6M and an ex-Conrail SD40-2. Finally, after being blocked by 18M and probably giving the dispatcher a hard time over it, Norfolk Southern Intermodal Train 28N was next in line, on another daily journey between Chicago, Illinois and Charlotte, North Carolina, with high priority containers and trailers. In addition to having the Savannah and Atlanta Heritage Unit trailing third out of the 3 locomotives taking 28N today, trailing second today was a Kansas City Southern ES44AC. After 28N cleared the Park Road Railroad crossing, I decided to call it a day and head home. I initially wasn't going to go see anything on National Train Day this year, but with the collection of trains I did see, I'm glad that I did. If you enjoyed this video, consider checking out some other ones of mine. Leave a like or a comment down below to share your thoughts, subscribe if you're new, and tap the notifications bell if you want to be notified when a new video gets posted here on the channel. Till next time, this is All Ohio Rail Fan, signing off.